What's up, everyone? What's on our agenda for today? How can I feel less peer pressured when I go out to eat and my friends don't want to go somewhere healthy? Oh, that's a tough one indeed. Yeah, friends and peer pressure. It's tough with the group. You know, when people are in groups, they tend to not be their best selves. We're more likely to kind of do stupid things. We're more likely to kind of go along with that mob mentality. And so if it's you standing against the group, that could be really difficult. So what I would recommend is if you have kind of a consistent group of friends or certain members that tend to be part of these groups, then make allies in a one-on-one context. Talk to them, privately and say, it's really important to me that I'm working on my diet and these are the reasons that I'm doing this and this is how I feel when I don't do that. And I don't want to limit anybody else's options, but can we, next time that these situations come up and we're all going out, can you help me advocate for a place that maybe has better dietary options for everybody involved? So I would do that. I would build your army on a one-on-one basis and get allies that way, because how can you fight against the whole group? That's going to be really difficult. But again, like I say, maybe the option is to go out places that have lots of different options so that everybody can find something that meets their needs. And if you have reasonable quality friends, I think you'll find that it's not too hard to get them on board. If on the other hand, the people in your life are consistently not allowing you to advocate for yourself or putting you down for trying to live a certain way, then that may be also an opportunity to rethink those circles or to rethink the idea that socializing has to involve food. It's kind of a weird cultural norm, but there's no reason that y'all couldn't hang out and go do an activity or just, find some other way to spend time that doesn't involve food. So you may want to consider that as a possibility as well. Or, you're going to eat your own thing and then meet up with everybody later, or just get a drink wherever you go out, and just have a beverage of sorts and then, do the food thing on your own later. So it's a tricky one. I'm sorry that you're dealing with that. That's never comfortable when people are peer pressuring you, but I hope you find some of that helpful. I encourage you to just stay strong and keep living your own best life. Of course, it's okay to cheat sometimes. We don't have to be, so hard on ourselves if we're not always eating healthy, but also to engage in actions that we really don't want to just because other people are pressuring us to do it it's not a good way to do life. So good on you for asking this question and for having this awareness of the difficulty of a situation like that. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you back here next time.